Hello everyone, today we're gonna study the muscular system. Muscular system means it's the system of muscles. Do you know what's muscle? As I told you before that the muscle is like the meat that covers your bone, and they are together, the bone and the muscle, they allow you to move and allow any movement in your body. So muscular system is a system that's made up of muscles that allow the body to move and be flexible to make different positions. Okay. To make the muscular system move, it has to do two processes: contract and relax. Contract and relax, they are opposite to each other. Okay, each muscle has to work in pairs, which means two muscles that gonna work together in pairs to contract or relax, to be able to do movement possible. Okay, what's contraction, what's relaxation? Contractions mean that the cell and the cell will be bonded together and be shortened in size, while relaxation, they're gonna relax and have lengthen their size. Okay, so muscles is made up, the muscle tissue is made up of muscle cell, and they contain a special protein which is responsible to make them shorten and lengthen, shorten during the contraction and lengthen during the relaxation. Okay, actually we have three types of muscles in our body. We have skeletal muscle, and we have a smooth muscle, and we have cardiac muscles. The skeletal muscles are the muscles that are covering the bones. It comes from the skeletal, which is the system of bones. So skeletal muscle means the muscles that cover the skeletal system. And we have smooth muscle. This is smooth muscle. They are responsible for making all the internal organs, just like the digestive system. The digestive system is made up of smooth muscles that are involuntary muscles. What does involuntary means? Involuntary muscles means that this muscle cannot be under control of you, which means you cannot control the digestion of your food. Of course, you cannot control the movement of the food inside your stomach, right? So the smooth muscle is involuntary muscles, while the skeletal muscles that covers the bone are voluntary muscles, which means we are able to control the movement of this muscle, of this skeletal muscle. Okay, and the last type of the muscles we have is called cardiac muscle, and we take before that cardiac means the heart. So cardiac muscle is the heart muscle. It's the heart muscle that's responsible for pumping the blood all over the body, and of course it's involuntary muscle, which means you cannot control the movement of your heart, the pumping of your heart, right? You cannot control whether my heart gonna stop now or gonna work now. You cannot control it. So it's involuntary muscle. So the smooth and cardiac muscle are involuntary muscles, while the skeletal is a voluntary muscle. Okay, so the smooth, they are found in the internal organs and also in the blood vessels. We cannot control the movement of the blood inside the blood vessels, right? Okay, and the cardiac muscle is the tissue that makes up the heart. Your heart never gets tired like your skeletal muscle can. This is a good point, by the way. Your skeletal muscle, after working or after making a movement for repeated times, will be tired, while your cardiac muscle is all the time, every moment it's bumping without being tired. Okay, so this happens because the cardiac muscles are able to contract and relax without ever getting tired. Okay, the skeletal muscles, we know that it's the muscle that cover the bone, and they are attached to the bone. This type of muscle are attached to the bone through a tough strand called tendon. So the skeletal muscle are connected to the skeletal bone or the bone through a tough strand called a tendon. Okay, Okay. Okay, the last part in the muscular system, we're gonna have example about the biceps and triceps. Okay, when a muscle contract, which means shorten, the attached bones pull closer to each other, right? That's why it's shortened. So when the biceps muscle, this is the biceps, I'm gonna zoom. When the biceps shorten, the arm bends at the elbow. Okay, and we know that most of the skeletal muscles work in pairs around the joint, right? Okay, the last part, which is a flexor and extensor. One muscle in pair called flexor bends the joint. They are responsible for bending the joint, and the other muscles is called extensor. They have to relax the joint, straightens the joint. Okay, so as one muscle contract, which is flexor, the other muscle relax, which is extensor. Okay, thank you so much, and hope you enjoy the muscular system for today.